New details in the sewage saga. Families in one Fort Lauderdale neighborhood have been forced to endure for weeks.
Now, they are angry and they want solutions to the repeated sewage main breaks. CBS 4's Carey has been following the story. He's live in Victoria Park in Fort Lauderdale with one of the organizers of the protest coming up. Carey?
That's right. A protest is being planned, but also today the State Department of Environmental Protection confirmed to me that they are closely monitoring the city's response to the sewage spill situation that has affected waters throughout the city, including a canal behind me here in Victoria Park. The DEP also tells us that they do expect to include fines against the city over these spills. All this comes at the same time that a group of boaters, residents, and fishermen are planning a protest to express their anger and concern over the situation. Captain Mitchell Vitale grew up in Fort Lauderdale. He makes part of his living taking people on fishing trips in the area, but not these days. Would you take people to fish in these canals now?
No, not right now.
Why?
I just wouldn't want to risk my own health. If I throw the net for bait, if I were to splash water in my face, I mean, I could potentially get sick.
The recent half-dozen sewage breaks in the past month have sent tons of raw sewage into Fort Lauderdale waterways. A local boat captain shared this video from a recent break that he says showed pipes pumping sewage into rivers and canals. It's prompted outrage from residents, boaters, and commercial fishermen, and many say it's led to dead fish and health problems.
I think that's the priority, really. It keeps people safe. And I don't feel that was taken care of.
Vitale believes the city needed to set up more signs around the water and do a better job of communicating the situation to tourists and the community.
We have multiple signage all in and around the area. We're constantly testing the water.
Fort Lauderdale Mayor Dean Trentala said the city is doing all it can and said most water tests have come back with passing grades. But he admits a massive amount of raw sewage went into the water.
There's no exact number, but there's clearly over 100 million gallons had went into the waterways. There's no, I mean, it's just a sad situation.
And state regulators are watching. The State Department of Environmental Protection confirmed to CBS 4 News Thursday that they expect to fine the city over the spills.
We will get fined. We will get cited. There's nothing we can do about that.
But Trentala said the city just approved spending nearly $60 million to permanently fix the pipe that broke in Rio Vista in early December. And they're trying to aerate and flush out the waterways.
The city and our contractors are together working to make those waterways clean and back to where they were normally, if not better.
Mitchell Vitale wonders if it will be enough after years of pollution.
I mean, we can fix the sewer. We need to fix the water. I mean, it's an ongoing problem because the life is just disappearing here.
The Department of Environmental Protection said in their statement, as the department determines next enforcement steps, which is expected to include fines, DEP will also continue to closely monitor the city's remediation and water quality testing efforts in the impacted areas. Now, the residents who are planning that protest will meet this Sunday at 2 p.m. at Tarpon River Brewing to make signs and begin their protest planning. That protest will occur on January the 12th. Also, the city is reminding people to stay out of the affected waterways. You can find out more about that at cbsmiami.com. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carey, CBS 4 News.